on se retrouve du coup pour la seconde partie de la quête d'histoire de Zhongli. On va voir du coup ce que ça donne.
Any new commissions?
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you two. Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor. He's hoping.
What is it we have to do?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Ooh, looking for people? Awesome, we're good at that.
I have no reason to doubt your abilities. I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this commission, head over to the dock and talk.
Ok. On va aller voir cet oncle Dai. Et du coup, la première quête qu'on avait fait sur l'histoire de Zhongli, on avait parlé un peu de son passé, et notamment de la déesse du sel. La quête était plutôt intéressante en vrai. Après, je trouve toujours qu'il parle beaucoup trop, mais c'était intéressant.
Hey, are you Uncle Dai?
I am indeed. Ah, now then. You must be the adventurers assigned by the guild.
Huh? How could you tell?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face.
Right again! You're pretty perceptive.
Alors, qu'est-ce que tu veux,
In this
mon
trade,
ami?
you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Dai can see what you're made of from a long way off. All right, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Woo woo! That's why we're here. Now there's someone else taking a cut?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter.
So there is someone else. Do you think we're not up to the job?
Ah,
It just occurred
Les
to me that
motifs,
you don't have all
rapidement.
the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, he'll tell you its value to the nearest.
Ouais,
I'd go
on
as
sait
far to
qui on
say
va
that there's not
rencontrer
a
du
soul in
coup.
Tevat that knows rocks better than him.
You're a fool if you think you found Tevat's #1 rock expert.
Oh? And why might that be?
Because Tevat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours. Haha! Didn't expect that, did you? Wait here, we'll go fetch him.
Bon,
Paimon bets Zhongli is
c'est
listening
ça,
to the
Genshin, je
story.
fais l'encaisse,
Let's head over.
Hop. Bah écoute, moi je suis encore en mode découverte Genshin, donc... Et en vrai, le lore est quand même super bien développé. Il est où le monsieur? Écoute du LM, non, ça change rien. Oh non. Ah mais non, j'ai eu peur. Est-ce que je suis passé à côté de lui? Ah mais il est là, je suis aveugle. Oh, ils se font tellement bien dans la foule.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
Zhongli, there you are!
Oh. Here for a few tales? I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you. Do you have time?
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We need someone who understands geology and ore.
Someone who understands geology and ore.
J'ai envie de l'apprécier, Zhongli, mais il est quand même classe, quoi. Il a du flow et tout, mais...
#1 rock expert. But Paimon doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody understands rocks better than you.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
Oh, no. It's just... Uncle Dai doesn't know what he's talking about. Paimon just wants to enlighten him.
I see. Well, then it will be my pleasure to accompany.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority. We are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still,
Stop being so modest, young. Well, we got him. Let's head back to Uncle Di.
Allez, go. Quel perso tu préfères niveau gameplay? Déjà, je suis pas forcément fan des archers. J'aime bien le perso au corps à corps. Et de ceux que j'ai pu tester, je pense que ça reste à Zhongli, hein, ma préférée pour le moment.
Uncle Di, we're back.
Oh, and this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on our guy.
let's not get ahead of
Après, dans ceux que j'ai pu tester, j'ai beaucoup aimé Ayaka.
Uh-huh, so you say. Wait till my guy gets here.
J'ai beaucoup
then we'll see.
aimé
It's
comment
no
il s'appelle,
use me
Atal
singing his
Aim.
praises. You'll have to see for yourselves.
Un perso d'Endro, j'ai plus le
is
nom
this the
exact en tête,
place?
je suis pas sûr que ce soit ça.
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kunjun. Young Kun, these are 2 adventurers assigned to us. And as for this gentleman...
C'est Zhongli, mon gars.
Funeral parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli. I've
Ouais,
heard
mon
about
gars.
you. They say you're a man of great knowledge and many talents.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Di, aren't you gonna test them?
Huh?
Faire une
I wouldn't
compète
know
là, on
where to
peut pas juste
start.
faire la mission?
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhongli wins, he's the assistant. If Zhongli loses,
Ah, les Tam, ouais.
never mind.
Peu importe comment ça se prononce. Mais lui, j'ai bien aimé.
A
Je l'ai testé, il avait l'air
Why,
cool.
It would be my pleasure.
I admire your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you. It'll be interesting to see which one of us wins.
Stop talking the talk and start walking the walk.
I'm just saying it like I see it. Which is incidentally
Elle est
the only
vénère
skill I have
slash
worth talking
motivée, payement
about.
ce matin.
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kunjun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road one day when Uncle Dai called me over. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me for a while. We arranged to meet here.
Huh? How could you forget something like that?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar with them. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman. In any case, he didn't have any pressing matters and agreed to help me.
So, do you have a poor
Al,
memory?
c'est plus simple. C'est vrai que Al, c'est plus simple. Avec elle, j'ai toujours eu du mal,
Not
j'ai trop aimé. Ah ouais?
exactly.
Point de vue lore ou point de
Anyway,
vue
if
gameplay?
it's rocks you need help with, I can most certainly lend a... Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining. My intuition...
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover industrial remnant. They had purity and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contain deposits of water or sand.
Salut Zéline, comment
In
est-ce que
the
tu vas?
moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell
Alors,
captured a pocket of water. For water
j'aime
to be
beaucoup les
hidden in its
cailloux.
Such a detailed description.
Si on peut éviter d'en parler pendant
Almost
1h30.
like he saw it with his own 2 eyes. Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you?
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after.
Well, if Zhongli said so, it must be true.
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli.
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately.
Bof bof aujourd'hui. Bah moi ça
I
va,
hope you
écoute, j'espère que ça ira mieux pour toi,
my
pour de la
experience,
journée.
Mr. Kunjun.
Of
Petit
course not.
cœur.
I feel I've met a
Alors, c'est pas
kindred
toi que j'appelle
spirit here
petit
today.
cœur, hein, c'était genre petit cœur
I
dans le
hope
chat.
you will accept my friendship.
Je ne me
Uncle
permettrai pas.
Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his level of expertise
très
is
rigolo, les ultes partent aux
unrivaled
Bahamas.
in the trade. You won't come across another of his caliber in your lifetime.
Ouais, je
Very
connais
well.
ça.
There is strength in numbers, after all. Everyone, follow me to the chasm. There.
Et si on va au gouffre, c'est peut-être le signe qu'il faut que je joue Cookie et que je la up. Bon, on n'est pas dans la bonne partie du gouffre, mais tout de même. Tout de même. Peut-être que le destin et le jeu veut que on récupère ça au passage. On sait jamais quand on pourra en avoir besoin. Et il y a un panorama juste à côté que j'avais jamais récupéré. Ça c'est du travail de feignasse. Vous en pensez quoi du gouffre niveau visuel et niveau quête? Non, j'ai pas Shinkyu. Bon, mais c'est pas la première fois qu'on découvre le gouffre, les amis, arrêtez. Il a sauvé la vie à lui? C'est possible. Hein. Ah, la chambre de Jade. Ok. Mais je suis passé par où pour qu'il me parle pas quand je suis venu? Hop. J'aime beaucoup la musique du gouffre. Je t'avoue que j'ai même pas fait attention. J'ai fait un petit peu de quête dedans la dernière fois pour découvrir un peu la zone. Mais j'ai même pas fait attention à la musique. Elle m'a pas marqué plus que ça en tout cas. Je vous avoue que la zone vraiment du gouffre souterraine, c'est pas ce que je préfère, mais la zone est intéressante.
6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, the 4 men we'd left behind had vanished. I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace. That's when I decided to enlist help.
So 4 miners had disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us. We lost Long, Bold Sen,
Par contre,
Brave
je sais
Sen,
pas
and
si c'est
Mao.
le cas dans les
I
autres,
worked with all of them.
Workers in this
autres
trade
versions
are
de
usually
doublage.
young men in the prime of their lives.
La voix de
Could it be that
Zhongli
the
est
4 of them
incroyable.
left for another mine?
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for miles around, and we didn't pass any other mines on the way over.
Huh. Such a huge mine.
Underground, overground, we left no stone unturned.
We'll need to explore the site ourselves before extracting any conclusions.
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd like. If you come across any clues, let me know straight away.
Ok.
So strange.
La recherche des mineurs perdus, du coup.
Them just suddenly disappear. Did they run away from something?
On commence par où? On commence par là.
First, and see if we can find any clues.
La musique de ce jeu, j'adore.
Here. What's this? A pile of shirts, some trousers.
Trop cool, merci pour les infos, Nena.
Huh. A few everyday items.
1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. That seems right. 10 shirts, 10 pairs of trousers. These must be spares, right? Look, Uncle Dai's clothes are identical.
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap lying around.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift.
So, they didn't take any supplies.
Correct.
Ouais, Ouais, s'ils ont pas pris d'affaires, c'est que c'était pas prévu qu'ils partent.
Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems
Ouais,
likely
ça,
they
c'est
left
étonnant
with
pour
the
le coup.
tools of their trade. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items? Curious.
Mhm.
Huh. Why would someone set off with their tools but leave their luggage behind?
One, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to return, this seems an unlikely hypothesis. Or 2, they were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
Oh.
Et je trouve que niveau doublage et niveau ambiance sonore et musique, je trouve vraiment qu'ils ont fait un très très gros taf. Et c'est vraiment important dans un jeu, donc c'est plutôt cool qu'ils aient poussé le truc autant.
It's certainly a possibility. We'll need more clues before any further inference can be made.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave.
Qu'est-ce que t'as découvert toi, mon pote?
Kunjun, what do you have there?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues within.
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. Okay.
Attends, il peut voir le passé dans les cristaux, lui?
Looks like he's concentrating really hard.
I see. 4 men.
A child? What's a child doing in a mine?
I'm not sure.
Also, how did you see anything exactly?
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it if what I'm about to tell you remained a secret. I can perceive the memories of ore.
Huh?
Perceive? So there's no conjecture at work?
You mean you can put your hand on a rock and boom, it just happens?
I've always sensed that ore contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area.
Amazing! So you can find out everything that ever...
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, aren't up to much. Their core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and in greater detail.
Stone seeing. Fascinating.
I'm glad I can be of assistance. Based on what I saw, I believe they followed this path.
This will take us north, away from the mine.
North. Another clue for Uncle Dai.
Je suis en train de me demander si c'est... On va pas voir au nord, on va rendre les indices, ok. Je suis en train de me demander si voir la mémoire des minerais, c'est vraiment un pouvoir qui est cool ou pas. Ça m'a l'air un peu claqué quand même. Mais bon.
Excuse me, sir.
Ah, yes. You must be here about the disappearance.
Ah,
Please
quoique.
find them if you can. I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy that day. The foreman left with a few men. I stayed behind with the other 4. After a while, I decided to take a break. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, there was no sight of them. Maybe I'm next.
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left to tell the tale having been asleep in a ship. Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a scary thought. An on-site accident. We found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Dai.
Alors,
You're back. How are the investigations going?
We found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes, yet everyday items are still in their place.
Forced to? But who would kidnap miners?
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. One of them left the site to take respite. Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound. It would appear that the incident occurred on site.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break. Could someone have entered the site and simply walked away with him?
This leads me to my third point. Mr. Kun-jun here made good use of his, expert techniques.
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around.
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion. Your men were following a child.
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north. Away.
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit. You've been invaluable to the
On peut aller les chercher,
investigation,
hein.
but
Enfin,
leave
on
the
peut aller les
legwork to
chercher. Hein.
us.
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6 days ago.
You're right. New plan. I'll lead my search party over to the settlements further out and make some inquiries. There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. We'll go investigate and see if we can come up with anything. In the meantime, you could keep looking for clues. If we don't see each other, let's reconvene at Wangshu Inn tomorrow evening.
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get going.
Très bien, faisons ça. Yo, Neko, comment est-ce que tu vas?
So, they're gonna talk to the
Moi, ça
people
va,
over
écoute,
at the
tranquille.
settlements while we
On
keep
continue
investigating here.
l'histoire de Zhongli.
Correct.
On apprend un petit peu plus.
But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
Wait. I believe we're missing someone.
Huh? Oh yeah! Where's Kunjun? Paimon bets he's still investigating. Let's go find him.
Je suis sûr qu'il est pas tout à fait net, Kunjun. Zhongli est un perso sacrément charismatique, je suis d'accord. J'espère qu'il reviendra bientôt, j'aimerais avoir quelques constelles dessus. Tu peux avoir double pilier avec Zhongli, incroyable.
Kunjun, what are you searching for? We're all out of clues. Let's get...
Ah, apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit. I'm looking for a precious stone known as Dragonfall.
Dragonfall.
Je connais pas Dragonfall.
Dragonfall is often used in forging.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. I've been feeling very absent lately. Name and address aside, I'm having trouble remembering things. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious, as if there's something I've forgotten to finish.
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you've forgotten something, but you can't remember exactly what it is.
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering. That day at the market, I overheard a conversation while I was buying something. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do was linked to that stone. Perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember what it is I have to do.
I see. If I am able to during our endeavor, I will help you look for this stone.
Really? Oh, thank you, Mr. Zhongli. You're too kind.
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they chose, there will be traces.
Great! Let's have a look. Huh, I'm here.
Ok, on va...
Shake it and stir. I see everything. Yeah. Nice and spicy. Oz, reveal thyself. Ha, ha. I summon thee. Ha. Ha, ja.
Donc je disais, hop, on va partir à la recherche des mineurs. J'étais venu libérer quelqu'un ici? Je crois qu'il y a une cage. Alors. Ah si, j'ai exploré cette partie, ça me dit quelque chose.
Wait, there are tracks here. These must have been left by the miners.
Let us make our way
bonne
to
vue,
the end
paiement.
of Lingju Pass. If there are no footprints there, it would suggest that the miners are still within the pass itself.
Elle a une très bonne vue. Faut juste que je traverse. J'ai pas trop envie de me battre avec tout le monde qui est là. Si on peut juste tracer, ça me va. Hop, discrètement. Oui. Des traces de pas.
Hey, footprints!
It would appear that they made their way through Lingju Pass and kept moving.
If we follow their footprints, we should be able to find where they went.
Ça paraît logique. Si on suit les empreintes, on devrait trouver où ils sont allés. Tu as travaillé toi ou tu dors Tu dors? Ah non, tu dors pas.
Scratch that. Can't handle your drink. Huh. Sharing my knowledge. Out of the frying pan. By royal decree. Eat this! Commit to memory.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Ok.
Oh no, the footprints end here.
We should inquire with anyone nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
Fouillons, fouillons. Et on va aller parler aux gens. Mais... Ah, reviens la moufette dorée. Hop là.
Hi there. Have you seen anyone dressed like a miner?
Mon jeu est en japonais, on t'enlève anglais, ça change trop, je préfère la japonaise. Bah, je pense que quand tu t'es...
Let's try someone else.
Tu t'es habitué, ouais. Après, les... J'ai hésité à laisser les voix anglaises ou à changer pour japonaise, mais les voix anglaises, elles me permettent juste aussi de lire le chat et de quand même comprendre ce qui se passe à peu près dans les quêtes.
Have you seen any
Si je mets en
miners
japonais, il
nearby?
faudra que je lise à 100%.
Stop bothering me. Can't you see I'm cloud watching?
Jeez, a little grumpy, aren't we? Whatever. Let's...
On vient de se faire refouler par quelqu'un qui est en train de regarder les nuages. Ah,
Oz, reveal by your
Killjoy! We've only just begun.
Find anything you like?
c'est par là qu'on va parler à la madame.
Hey there! Seen any miners?
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and picks.
Yeah, that's them!
4 or 5 days ago. It appears that they were moving slower than we'd anticipated.
Ah, je pense que niveau ambiance, ça change pas mal par contre la VO.
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions. It was like they were in some sort of trance.
Huh. This child. Did you see what they look like?
I
Il y en a
caught
qui ont le jeu
glimpse.
en chinois ou pas?
Blue hair, short, I think it was a girl.
And they took this road?
Yes, they followed it straight from here.
Let's go after them.
Parce que comme je me dis, c'est un jeu chinois à la base, je me dis que ça se trouve, la VO chinoise, elle est incroyable. Genre, ce serait logique qu'ils aient peut-être mis un peu plus... Ah, bonjour.
Shake it and stir. The Temple of Wisdom. Boba, get them.
No rest for the wicked. Stay right there.
Je suis pris dans la moufette celui-là.
Diana special. Roll. Nice and spicy.
Mais y'a pas... Attends, c'est pas un... Ouais, c'est un healer, lui.
You're toast. By royal decree.
This should be fun.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Oh, j'ai les doigts qui s'en mêlent ce matin, je suis pas...
Finished. This time. You need to hurry up.
Boba, get
This
them.
was well done.
Osprey Fairy.
Pas réveillé ce matin. Mais qu'est-ce qu'elle... Pourquoi elle grimpe?
You need to hurry up.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Queen Fräulein. I will end you. This was well done.
Roll. Nice and spicy.
Arrêtez de jouer contre les murs, pis...
Stop fighting.
Mais...
Life lasts forever.
Je vais demander un remboursement, ça ne me touche pas, ça.
This isn't good. Roast and fry.
Into the fire. Think you can bully me?
Ça va être un peu longué.
This was well done.
Nice and spicy.
You need to hurry up. Roast and fry.
Ça va être un peu longué si j'arrive à le tuer. Hein. Il y a moyen que je meure lamentablement. Et j'ai rien à bouffer. Faut vraiment que je refasse de la bouffe.
Boba, get them.
Mais arrête de fuir, s'il te plaît.
No.
Ok, bon. FF.
Everything.
This was well done.
Think you can bully me?
You need to hurry up.
Look at you, Boozound.
Si j'ai le temps de... Pourquoi tu montes?
You need to hurry up.
I'm here.
Oh, ça va durer des plombes. Ça me fait marrer que la musique soit épique alors que le combat est complètement éclaté.
Shake it and stir.
Well done.
Ça va vous sinon? Ah, ceux-là je les déteste. Hein.
Roast and fry.
Tu veux pas t'éloigner en terrain...
You need to hurry up. This was well done.
Ah, moi j'espère que vous passez une bonne matinée en tout cas.
Think you can bully me?
Roast
Oh
and
oui, belle...
fry.
Non mais arrête de... Mais il fait juste des petits pas, il est insu... On va faire des auto-attaques.
Hurry up.
Shake it and stir.
J'ai pas une plaque. Si, j'ai une plaque. Là, il faut que le... Je trouve que c'était peut-être Fischl qui avait plus de dégâts. C'est peut-être pas le meilleur plan. Il y a un mur, mon gars, tu fais comment maintenant? Oh non, je vais péter un câble. Le duel épique. Hein. Ouais, je m'en fous, je lâche l'ulti, hein. J'en peux plus. J'en peux plus. J'en peux plus. Non mais clairement, clairement c'est ma faute. En général, mais j'ai remarqué que le premier combat, le matin, genre le premier combat où il faut être un peu réveillé, ça se passe toujours très mal. Hop, on va juste... On va gêner tranquille. Compliqué. Merci pour le follow Lone Star. Pourquoi ça? Oh non. Mais vous voulez pas me laisser... Et merci ou... Oui. Oh non mais laissez-moi vivre tranquille. C'est le matin là, pourquoi ils sont... Pourquoi ils sont tous énervés déjà? Ceci dit, bon, bah, ça va tempo le temps que je fasse revivre... Aïe, aïe, aïe. Alors si on peut éviter d'avoir un deuxième move, moi ça me va. Laissez-moi tranquille. Oui, on va aller à une statue. Ce sera plus rapide. Bon, il y a un TP pas loin, donc c'est cool. Ok, hop. Oh, pourquoi j'ai pas eu mon alerte follow par contre? Merci pour le follow. Du coup, c'était pour toi. Merci pour le follow, du coup. Lone Star, j'espère que tu vas bien. Que tu passes une bonne matinée. Hop. Oh là là. Mais je tombe sur deux groupes de bandits de grand chemin. Mon équipe est à moitié... Enfin, plus qu'à moitié crevée, quoi. C'était épique en même temps. C'était épique. Hop.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Alors, le truc c'est aussi que Diona et Naïda sont under level par rapport aux autres et du coup elles ont tendance à prendre beaucoup de dégâts.
Those monsters were so aggressive. They must have noticed me walking through. Before I knew it, they were all over me. Thank you. My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue's Shengyu Hall. I head up our human culture and civilization research.
Huh? You sure you're not a miner?
A miner?
Elle ressemble pas trop à une mineuse quoi.
We're looking for a group of 4 strong fellas carrying mining equipment.
I think I saw those people.
Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. About halfway there, I came across some people. I was in a hurry. I didn't get a good look. I'm afraid I'm not even sure what they looked like. Apologies.
I think that's all we needed to hear. Thank you.
I hope it's useful to you. I'd better get going. There's a conference I need to attend. Again, thank you all for your help.
Je sais que la team serait plus forte avec un hydro, mais j'ai que Barbara et
The miners were heading
Barbara
for
vraiment
Nantianmen.
pas fan.
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the men that we're looking for?
A child with a group of adults. Sounds pretty close to Paimon. But...
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Aha! Paimon nearly forgot about our secret weapon.
It looks promising. I'll do my best.
Il va regarder ses vidéos de caméra surveillance. Et genre du coup une pierre à minerai, ça c'est censé avoir une vision à 360.
They followed this road.
Mr. Kunjun, your stone seeing is something I won't forget in a hurry.
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it. But praise from Mr. Zhongli is high praise indeed.
It's a good thing we brought our Kunjun compass along.
You think so? I guess it's been a worthwhile trip then. It feels like we're cracking a criminal case.
Be that as it may, we would do well to keep our guards high. 4 fully grown men in a trance-like state, walking ceaselessly day and night. Over.
Oh, you're quite right, Mr. Zhongli. We should have our wits about us.
That's not all. Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings. We have encountered many clues along the way. So far, they've pointed us in the right direction. The miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday. From here...
Great! No time to lose!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now. If Uncle Dai does pass through here, it should guide him to us.
Clever thinking! A classic genre!
Ah, c'est ça la question, Nena. C'est comment est-ce qu'une pierre voit? Si elle voit. Attends, ça me paraît un peu loin, il n'y a pas un petit épée là? Bah voilà, hop. Parfait.
Over here on the ground! Is this one of the missing people?
Ça va, monsieur?
There's a basket lying here too.
Hey! Hello?
Judging by his appearance, he must have collapsed from exhaustion.
Should we wake him up?
I can still dig.
Sounds like he's whispering something.
It seems that he thinks he still has work to do. Something's not right. There's a camp nearby. We should take him there and monitor his condition before deciding our next move.
he? He won't die, right?
He's worked himself into a stupor. Thankfully, he's not in serious danger.
Paimon heard him talking about digging for something. Did he dig himself into this state?
It's certainly a possibility.
It looks like there's something in his pocket. Are these ore fragments?
Salut, Axel, comment est-ce que tu vas?
I just witnessed the memories
Bienvenue.
within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine. He's one of the 4 that we're searching for.
How he came to be here is what we need to understand.
So he was kidnapped.
Ça va tranquille, je te remercie.
Abandoned here.
Smartphone dans sa
But if
poche.
they didn't need him, why bring
Ouais,
him
c'est
all the
tout
way
à fait
out
ça.
here?
Merci pour le follow, Axel.
Unless
J'ai vraiment
something
plus mes
Something that led him to
alertes.
fall
Que se
behind.
passe-t-il?
Ugh. Paimon's had enough. This is too mysterious.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have something for you.
What is it? Ooh, is it a present?
Merci pour le follow en tout cas,
Something for us.
Axel, c'est gentil. Merci
As
pour
I
le soutien.
mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting out with you on this case, it feels like a fog is lifting. I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. I would never have managed to track down these clues by myself. These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you. This purity is extraordinarily rare.
It's beautiful. Oh, and the colors change as you turn it. It's like a different crystal from each angle.
But of course, take it. And this one is for Mr. Zhongli.
Bizarre.
Huh? Is something wrong? Not.
On the contrary, I just hadn't anticipated receiving a gift during the current
Salut
circumstances.
le boss You 129. Comment est-ce que tu vas?
I will take good care of it.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a gift that others can appreciate. Oh, I see more rocks over there. You should all get some rest. I'm going to scan the surroundings. Perhaps there are more memories to uncover.
You sure like rocks, huh?
Ores are the crystals of the earth, the sediment of time itself. I feel at peace among them. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far.
C'est une manière de voir les choses. Il aime les cailloux en tout cas.
Rest easy. I
Il aime les
surveyed
cailloux.
the area. There's no danger
Ça va
here.
tranquille, le boss. Je te remercie.
However,
Je
there
trouve sur
is
YouTube.
something I wanted to discuss with you.
C'est trop gentil. Merci pour ton message. Je suis plutôt le matin ouais, en live.
Traveler,
À partir de 7h
does
pour se réveiller dans la bonne
Dragonfall mean
humeur.
anything to you?
Et du lundi au
You
vendredi
mean
en
the
général.
ore that Kunjun's looking for?
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are formed in high
Ah
temperature
bah voilà, on a les
environments.
alertes. Merci pour le follow, le boss.
On the other hand,
Merci à
is
toi pour le
formed as a
soutien.
product of elemental reactions.
Elemental reactions can produce material objects?
Indeed, they can.
Je vous cache pas que j'ai pas trop suivi ce qu'il raconte du coup, même si c'est en
Only a
anglais.
minority can survive for long periods of time. Dragonfall
Mais je crois que
first
ça parle de
emerged in
cailloux.
the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of elemental energy gave birth to elemental crystals.
Ooh.
And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and
Okay.
far between, relatively unknown. Why is it then that a citizen of Liu now wishes to strike upon ore that has long since vanished from the earth?
Yeah, if he knows of its existence, surely he knows all of it's already been mined. Weird. Paimon doesn't get it.
Moi j'ai
There
dit qu'il
are
était
those
bizarre
in the
le
mining
mec.
trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kunjun, whose motivations for seeking it are unclear even unto himself,
Ulterior motives?
Mhm.
Is he a villain?
Je le dis depuis le
a
début.
conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary objective. We're drawing closer to our goal. I believe we should continue to follow this road through. When you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun over to us. We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp. Once we've brought this matter to a close, we can return and attend to him.
Bon allez, on va chercher le méchant. Je veux dire le le mec qui nous aide. Mais attends. J'ai mis que j'étais AR44 dans le titre du live, ça n'est pas vrai, c'est un mensonge. Je pensais que je l'étais.
By royal decree, everyone hold hands.
Alors mon pote, qu'est-ce que tu faisais?
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr. Kunjun?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time and the changing of the environment. Difficult to say. I feel that ore memories tend to be from the recent past.
So there's never any ancient memories?
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion or thought.
That makes sense. It is the same for people.
Ouais.
Indeed.
Bon, du coup, son pouvoir est vraiment naze. Voir la mémoire des cailloux. C'est bof bof. Encore si ça te permet de voir vraiment loin dans le passé. Genre, imaginons, tu touches... je sais pas, tu touches un morceau d'ambre. Ou un truc, tu vois, et tu peux voir jusque... Dans le passé, jusque... Pourquoi il y a du poulet qui flotte dans l'eau? Donc oui, si tu peux voir dans le passé, je sais pas, si tu peux voir les dinosaures par exemple, ça ce serait intéressant comme pouvoir. Mais si tu peux voir que le présent, hein, enfin le présent ou le passé vraiment proche, c'est pas ouf. C'est quoi mon perso le plus fort? C'est une bonne question. Je dirais que pour le moment, j'ai Naïda, mais elle est pas up. Elle est niveau 60 pour le moment.
Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. Perhaps you could survey this section. All right then.
Ça marche.
Kunjun, can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet here.
Doesn't seem very interesting. Paimon's gonna look over there.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely.
Non, c'est sûr qu'on va se faire assassiner pendant que Paimon elle est pas là. C'est sûr.
This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
Just a bit lightheaded. It's past. Nothing to worry about. Not yet.
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over there. Why don't you climb the tree and have a look? If you don't try, you won't know.
J'ai déjà exploré cet arbre.
You think so?
When has Paimon ever come up with a bad idea? Wait a minute. Paimon can fly. All right, Paimon will go. You wait here. Paimon...
All of you, come here.
Huh? Zhongli's voice came from behind the tree. Quick, let's go see. Maybe...
Oh, j'en peux plus, j'en peux plus. Elle arrête pas de parler pour dire n'importe quoi. Il marque quoi sur la stèle? La vie résiste dans les cieux. La vie résiste dans les cieux. Quoi? Ça veut rien dire. La vie résiste dans les cieux comme sur la terre par les adeptes protégés. En ce lieu demeure un dragon sanguinaire que nul... Oh, oui. Ça sent pas bon. Mais quand je dis qu'elle est pas up, c'est par rapport à mes autres persos. Enfin, mon niveau max, là, c'est 80 actuellement.
It would appear our answer is up ahead.
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel? Someone else go first.
Compose yourselves. I will lead us in.
Ouais, vas-y, passe en premier.
There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel.
Du coup, on rentre dans un tunnel qui a une étrange odeur.
Listen.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor. digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere till the gate.
So behind the seal, there's...
Ça va les gars? Oh, ils ont fait shooter paiement.
What do we do? We can't hurt them.
Non mais les cinématiques de ce jeu sont vraiment incroyables. On donne un Oscar à la personne qui gère ça. Ah. Non, je reconnais ça, c'est un dragon ça.
What type of monster is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your
Oh, pendant qu'il parle, nous on se bat.
Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ashtaha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Boba, get them! Ha! Oz,
Mais-
reveal
mais arrête.
thyself!
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Shaking and stirring! Look at you, Boozhound!
Alors, je voulais voir si c'était un dragon qui attaquait avec sa queue. C'est bien le
By
cas.
royal decree!
Quake! Fisher! Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Un peu le life là, non?
Out of the frying pan! Yeah! Oz, reveal thyself!
Solidify! I will have order!
Faut pas qu'il meure, je pense, Zhongli, sinon je suis vraiment dans la...
Committed to memory!
Crumble!
Nice and spicy! Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
No rest for the wicked.
Crumble!
Tout ça, et puis... Faut que je puisse me soigner un peu.
Will not absolve you!
Diana special! Oh,
Mais je suis censé pouvoir l'éviter ça.
Cowardly
Oh oui,
insect!
oui.
I see everything! Sharing my knowledge! By royal decree, I summon thee!
Morax! You think you can destroy me?
Oh non, il part. Viens. C'est jouable, hein.
Grow, grow, grow!
pas que... Faut pas que Diona meure.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Ça joue toujours. Est-ce que Fischl peut mourir en première en vrai? Ah mais non, mais pars pas. Ok.
Watch out!
Allow me.
You've recovered.
Morax. 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
You should call it by its name, Azhdaha. Fate.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
Ouais, que c'est une petite fille, l'enveloppe humaine.
You have forgotten.
Du giga dragon.
Voice.
Azhdaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax, it's been a while. You're... Azhdaha. The very same.
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes, it was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this tree.
Même sa voix, elle a changé.
Allow me to elaborate. I am not Azhdaha the whole, but a fragment. Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me and the Azhdaha you see there to be a reflection of such polarities. We are a schism of the will of Azhdaha.
So there are two Azhdahas?
No.
Dragon schizo, ouais, il est...
That's impossible.
Personnalité multiple.
When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to vent about the forces that suppressed you. But would anyone listen? Would they even care? That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping the miners was all in aid of digging to the entrance to the seal itself. Your plan was to launch an attack on both ends. From the audacity! Are you insane? If you truly are a part of me, how is it you find yourself standing on the side of the betrayer?
J'avoue que Kunjun, du coup, il a une aura de Super Saiyan. Il aurait fallu que ses cheveux ils flottent un petit peu, ça aurait été incroyable. Après, il se serait peut-être pris un procès, mais c'est fine.
I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction from me. But my aim was clear. Find Morax and aid him in stopping you.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your power been but a little stronger, I would have recognized you.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. Only when I touched the stone tablet did I truly remember.
C'est vrai qu'il y a un petit look Sangohan.
So long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity.
There would be no harm in it. The decision is yours.
Si on peut avoir une petite cinématique pour raconter l'histoire, moi ça me va tout à fait.
Then allow me. Ajdaha
Ah,
was once a
bah, pas de
friend
cinématique.
and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. However, that which is derived of the Earth is no more or less than the Earth itself. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. But as time passes, so these memories fade into obscurity. Erosion ground Ajdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Slowly, he forgot the face of his old friend, and his memories of defending Liyue Harbor disintegrated. Ajdaha, now incomplete, became irascible, aggressive.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
This much is true, which is why you attacked the chasm.
Mm-hmm.
Why you waged war against Morax. In the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production, the citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Overexploitation caused the ley lines to quake, which brought untold suffering to us. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we struggled, we lost the ability to coexist with humanity. Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion, but it was futile. Everything returns to dust. And so, we became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Ajdaha and Morax. You can hate me, but you cannot deny me.
No. No!
I am the remnants of Ajdaha's benevolence, the echo of a contract set in stone. I harbor a willingness to go further, a willingness to coexist peacefully with mankind.
No! It is I, Ajdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than the mountains and the oceans that decides. I will not swear allegiance to this insect.
Un problème de colère, lui.
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn.
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher regard than you or I. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. If you are the memory of the earth, then I am the memory of coexistence. All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as jade.
Ça me tue toujours qu'un giga dragon ait pris une toute petite fille comme enveloppe humaine. Ça me...
Strange. What is this feeling?
Ça me fait beaucoup rire.
You are spent, and I will soon disappear. Before I do, heed these words. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it will melt, even where it is fleeting and leaves no trace. Even where it will never fall again.
No! That isn't true! I don't accept this as fate!
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune.
More axe!
The little girl vanished!
Are you satisfied, Ajdaha?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no part in it. So, Morax, you call yourself Zhongli these days?
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard.
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun.
Your power is nearly spent.
Ah. Perceptive as always, my...
Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going. To fix the damage left in your wake.
Straight down to business as always. Let's go.
Le combat était plutôt cool. Le combat était plutôt chouette. J'ai bien aimé. Un petit peu de défi.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners.
Il est où le petit trou Le petit trou avec une odeur bizarre au bout. Bon, c'est bon, ils font dodo. C'est pas ici, là. Mais attends, je crois qu'on... Ah, c'est à lui qu'il faut parler. Je t'avais pas vu.
So there you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them straight here. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. It seems he'll be okay. Sadly, we found no trace of the other three. Huh? Young Kun, what?
Nothing. Pay it no mind. Those three miners are over there.
In cave? What happened?
They're exhausted, but not in danger. Don't worry.
Right. Well, thank you, all of you.
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be happy to assist all of you in any way I can.
Kunjun, we should be calling you Ezdaha. You're coming back to Liyue Harbor.
Not I. Merely this body. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans.
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind. Yet their creators see so much.
Ezdaha. I am no longer the Geo-Archon.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even
Un
you
peu citoyen.
had such a fate. Let's get the difficult part out of the way. I cannot guarantee that I won't be awoken a second time.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness their rise and fall.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. That's unimportant. Fate is ordained
moi je peux te
by
filer un
heaven.
coup de main si tu veux. Le boss, y'a pas de soucis, je finis juste ça et si je peux t'aider, j'arrive.
Cowardly not to strike out on the road of departure. You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet even this is temporary. When you reach the end of time, those people, those past and future relationships predetermined by fate.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived. I fear that the life of an elemental being is longer than any in this world.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago, and would not be having to face me again now.
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is said and done, A reunion between old friends is an auspicious occasion.
That day in the chasm. Did you hesitate?
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness. You came to me not as an assassin, and so I was willingly sealed away.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities, even at my full strength, I struggled to confront you.
Hence my inception. Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, but the content of the contract remains intact. Old friend. God of contracts.
Thank you, Aishtaha.
My life is nigh on eternal. I will go on with the infinite flow of time.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Bon.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's only asleep.
Whoa. That was so weird. It was like he suddenly became another person.
In fact, we have yet to meet the real Kunjun. He was. Centuries may have passed since then, but events from 1,000 years ago.
Que 6000 ans d'existence, ça fait long quand même.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Aishtaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes, quicker than words could tell. Lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
Il y a encore du blabla. Encore un petit peu de blabla pour finir. C'est dommage, on aurait fini sur la cinématique, c'était parfait.
1,000 years ago, Aishtaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Aishtaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, he wanted to use it to find me. Despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me, towards Liyue, towards life above ground. He was willing to be sealed away, but as the erosion set in, he forgot. Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but even a stone may tire. Personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the erosion imposed on me by the heavenly prince, that I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history of humanity.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it part of my duty. I must thank you both.
No worries.
Oh,
Non, on n'a pas de questions, c'est bon.
about what?
Ah oui, à propos de ma sœur, oui, si on peut lui poser la question.
Forgot. So, not long ago, we met a guy called Dane. He told us about Conria and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for. Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history. Surely you experienced the incident?
I cannot say.
Why?
Bah t'es
You
sérieux?
can't even give us a thread of information?
I understand. But I must apologize.
Aïe, aïe, aïe,
This
aïe,
is my
aïe.
contract.
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Ejdaha? Too painful to talk about?
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract.
How can you be like that?
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts, I cannot go back on my word.
Would you be ready to find out?
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are many events of ages past, many secrets that lie hidden. They have been eroded by time, forgotten by the people, abandoned. But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember will remember. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that you are on the right path, everything has meaning.
Bon. Bah, c'est la fin de l'acte 2 avec Zhongli. En vrai... je comprends pourquoi on peut lui trouver un certain charme. C'est vrai que le perso est quand même cool. Il a beaucoup de charisme. Il a un lore incroyable. Il parle quand même beaucoup trop. Mais bon, en même temps, il a 6000 ans d'histoire à raconter, donc faut qu'il parle un petit peu. Et non, il est assez cool en vrai. Donc j'ai peut-être un peu changé d'avis sur Zhongli / Morax. Et en vrai, le lore du jeu est incroyable. Donc j'ai trop hâte de continuer, de voir un petit peu la suite.